Aw, animals.
Is this humane? An Oregon court ruled that a Southern Oregon couple must silence their incessantly barking dogs by surgically removing their vocal cords. The couple was sued by neighbor Debra and Dale Krein in 2012 over the noises several of their Tibetan Mastiff dogs were making by barking. The Kreins were compensated $238,000 for putting up with the noise, and the judge also ordered that the owners debark their Mastiffs. According to the American Veterinary Medical Association, devocalization or debarking requires surgically cutting an animal's vocal cords, which decreases the volume, pitch, and intensity of the animal's bark. The technique is considered a last resort by the Medical Association and is strongly opposed by various animal rights groups in the U.S. The owners told Oregon Live that the dogs were raised to protect their sheep from predators. However, the court ruled that their Tibetan Mastiffs weren't ideally suited to work with livestock and ordered them to debark the dogs or replace them with pooches that were more suitable for the task. The Oregon chapter of the Humane Society of the United States said that there are other ways to discourage a dog from barking, such as with citronella spray and shock collars, or by simply building a visual barrier between the dogs and the neighbor's property. It's unknown whether the couple plans to appeal the decision to the Oregon Supreme Court. Why do people do such horrible things?
Woman duct tapes dog's mouth shut, posts photo to Facebook. A Florida woman is feeling the wrath of furious social media users after posting a photo online of her dog with its mouth wrapped shut with what appears to be duct tape. The reason? Well, Katie Brown apparently couldn't stand her dog's loud barking, so she decided to teach the poor animal a lesson and put an end to its incessant woofing using the famously strong adhesive. She next, for some reason known only to her, snapped a photo and took to social media to show off her fancy work, presumably to other owners of unruly animals. The post, which has since been shared more than 300,000 times, came packaged with the caption, "This is what happens when you don't shut up." Unsurprisingly, the both dumb and cruel post got a very strong reaction. The direct responses see her Facebook friends call Katie every negative name under the sun, from disgusting, douchebag, and more. The accused attempted to justify her actions by pointing out she'd only taped the mouth of the animal shut for a measly 60 seconds, and that others sometimes muzzle their dogs. A foolish point a friend of hers responded to by clearly pointing out that there's a difference between a muzzle and duct tape. It wasn't just her friends who took action though. Police in South Daytona, Florida, where Katie's account lists her residents, say they've received calls from all around the world, and enough messages to shut down their email servers and computers. The photos, however, were most likely actually taken in faraway Avon, Connecticut, where according to the Orlando Sentinel, Katie has lived for the last year. Police looking into Brown's actions reportedly spoke with her son, who says the family's dogs are indeed safe and sound. The same may soon not be said for Katie herself, who looks to already be a victim of some preliminary doxing. As sweet as swift internet justice can often be, however, disgruntled social media users have already gotten the attention of local authorities who are investigating the matter, so this time around, it's largely unnecessary. Put down those pitchforks, folks.
Dog found limping on road with mouth and head wrapped in duct tape. Police in Darlington County, South Carolina are asking for the public's help to track down the monster who did this to this innocent black dog. On April 4th, the dog was seen limping down the road of a suburban neighborhood, noticeably injured. An anonymous call was made to police, and they were quickly able to locate the dog, who had duct tape wrapped around its mouth and head. The cops were able to catch the dog and carefully remove the duct tape on its face. The officers then brought the dog to a local animal shelter to recover from its injuries. The Darlington County Sheriff's Office has since posted photos of the poor pooch to Facebook in hopes that someone in the area may have information about who may be responsible for this disgusting act of cruelty. Video shows dog chained to roof of trailer on highway. Some people shouldn't be allowed to have pets, and videos like this are the proof. On January 11th in Florida, Brenna Cronin was in a car traveling down the I-95 when she spotted someone in a scary situation up ahead. This shivering dog, chained to the roof of a trailer being pulled by an SUV going at speeds of over 70 miles per hour. Brenna says as she passed, she noticed the letter S branded into the dog's back right leg. Poor girl. Disgusted, Brenna pulled out her phone and recorded a clip of the sad scene, which she uploaded to Facebook. She then called the police and offered the cops a description of the vehicle and the pup in peril. The next day, Brenna received this photograph from another Facebook user who'd caught sight of what appears to be the same dog in the exact same predicament. Once the video surfaced, the owner was reached for comment by the media. He claims he did nothing wrong and went as far as to say the dog prefers riding on top of the cage rather than inside with his other dogs. Sure looks like she's having a good time. Animal control from 2 nearby counties went over to the owner's home to do a wellness check on the animals. In most counties, animals must be transported in secure pet carriers or cages. Violators of this could be subject to a $93 fine. Yep, 93 bucks. That's it. Quite a punishment. Dad beats up girlfriend's dog after infant son eats dog poop. A Florida man is facing charges of animal abuse for beating up his girlfriend's dog, Prince, when he found his 18-month-old child mowing down on an unsavory meal. Arrested on April 4th, Anthony Kidd told police he'd walked in on his young son eating the dog's, well, poop. In a fit of rage, he claims he grabbed little Prince by the back of his neck and threw him out the back door. That doesn't exactly explain the dog's broken tooth, bloody nose, and swollen eye though. When Kidd's girlfriend took the pooch to emergency, she was told Prince's wounds indicated blunt force trauma from being hit or kicked. The dog beater has since pled no contest to 1 felony count of animal abuse and is banned from having any contact with animals. Meanwhile, Prince has since recovered from his injuries and has been returned to his owner.